It is an honor and pleasure for me to welcome you all on behalf of the African Union Commission and indeed on my own behalf to the launch of the European Union, African, Caribbean and Pacific Group of States Disaster Risk Reduction Program, that is building disaster resilience to natural hazards in sub-Saharan African regions, countries and communities. The program, with a funding envelope of 80 million euros over 5 years based on 5 results areas, and will be implemented by African Union Commission, by UNISDR.
Imagine we are putting together the African Union Commission, the different regional economic communities in Africa, assisted by World Bank, African Development Bank, UNSCR. This is a very strong endeavor. Together with the ACP group of countries, the European Commission is very happy to finance. This initiative is essential because it addresses crucial needs to prevent and cope with disasters. And that is so essential for the economy, but also, I would say, for the social stability of African countries.
From our perspective, there are various elements. One is the overall coordination and leadership that needs to be provided by African Union Commission, which we are also supporting as part of our role as UNISDR. But most importantly, it focuses also on ensuring that countries have the instruments to manage their risk. Everything from data collection, data analysis on disaster losses, the instruments for risk modeling, instruments for assessing the financial impact so that they can plan, and then of course support to do the plan.
The African Development Bank, and particularly the CLIMDEV Special Fund, is looking into implementing results area number 3, which is providing support to regional climate centers. It's an added impetus to what we're already doing, and it creates more space in terms of partnerships with other development partners, and we look forward to implementing it to the fullest.
In about 10 years, 118 million Africans will be subject to drought, to flood, to extreme heat. And we as a development community have to do something about this, to provide better resilience management, to provide better data, better mitigation measures, to actually involve the private sector in providing financial instruments that ensure the individual farmer, but also the country against natural hazards.
This has been an important event, but please, let's remember subsidiarity, partnership and leveraging in a full manner so that we can really hope for this kind of aspects to be perhaps even already presented in Paris as a positive traction towards a climate change agreement worldwide.
Africa is the one region that for the entire Africa has one regional architecture. And that gives Africa a very special advantage in terms of policy coherence, collaboration, and setting clear direction in order to support countries.